Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make this shower curtain wall art. So if you want to see how I made this, just stay tuned and we will create one together. So to get started, we have our board here. Our canvas is 24 by 36, which I purchased it from Michael's. Just make sure you guys check for any sales that they may have. I just happened to get this during 70% off sale. So it was only about $8 for this canvas. So the first thing we want to do is figure out which part of the shower curtain you want to have on this canvas. So this specific design, it was pretty much the same throughout the whole thing. But there were certain parts that I like more than the other. So you'll see me just kind of playing around and figuring out exactly where I wanted this to be, the design to be. This one in particular, I wanted to showcase more of the black on that bottom part. So that's the portion that I'm going to try and cut out. The first one, you can see I have more gold than anything, so I wanted a little bit more black on this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, just using regular scissors. You don't need any special or fabric scissors, just regular scissors to cut it out. Okay, here, so I'm just gonna speed the video up a little bit because I'm gonna do a lot of flattening out the surface and just making sure I have everything exactly where I want it before I staple it down. And then you'll see that I go over it a little bit with the iron, but it doesn't really get all of the wrinkles out. So I'll end up doing this again at the end once it's all stapled down. So I'm just going to do this here for a little bit and then we'll start to get it positioned exactly where we want it before we go ahead and start stapling. All right here, so I just flipped it over just to make sure I have enough excess fabric to be able to staple on the sides. Okay, so I'm just going to staple down one side and then make sure I have it where I want it and how I want it. At this point, it's kind of no turning back. I've already cut it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do another side. And I'm making sure I am pulling that shower curtain super tight so that way there are no wrinkles or extra fabric. All right, so I am now just putting the last few staples on those corners to make sure those aren't sticking out anywhere. And then I'm going to add just a few more staples to some of the sides just to get a little tighter, and then cut off the extra fabric. That part isn't necessary because no one's going to see it. It's just personal preference for me. I just wanted to cut it off. So you'll notice I'm doing that on a couple of the sides here. And then again, like I said, add any extra staples if you feel it's not as tight as you like, or if you just want to secure it a little bit more. Staple your little heart away. Okay, so I think that's enough staples there. Staple guns are painful as well. So if you're not used to using a staple gun, just be prepared for your hand to hurt. So I flipped it over here and I'm going to take the iron to it once again. This time around, with it being fully stapled and then going over it with the iron, definitely got the wrinkles out. So I would suggest doing it after the fact and not before. Or if you have a steamer, you can use the steamer as well. So there's the final look, guys. Hopefully this was a super easy tutorial for you to follow, and I hope you guys love it and try it yourself. Thank you so much for watching.